Last September, I almost lost my father because of a morning habit that looked healthy. I'd been a cardiologist for 17 years, done more than 2,400 cardiac procedures, published research, and helped save many lives. Yet at 7:22 one morning my father called me and said, "Son, I feel dizzy, my heart is racing, something is wrong. I made the worst mistake of my career." I told him to sit down, drink water, and wait. I did not tell him to call an ambulance. 48 minutes later my mother called screaming. He had collapsed in the kitchen, his lips were blue and she could not find a pulse. Paramedics arrived within 6 minutes and worked for 12 minutes before restoring a stable rhythm. They shocked his heart 4 times. At the hospital, a colleague asked, "What was your father doing before the symptoms began?" My mother described a routine he'd followed every morning for 8 months after retirement. He woke up, walked to the bathroom, and took an ice-cold shower. That morning, the instant freezing water hit his chest. His cardiovascular system could not tolerate the sudden stress. Do you jump out of bed, reach for coffee, exercise, or step into a freezing shower? The first hour after waking can place extra stress on the cardiovascular system, especially in older adults and people with heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, or rhythm problems. Here are 5 morning mistakes that may increase that stress, followed by a simple 5-minute routine. This video is educational and does not replace medical care. Chest pain, fainting, severe breathlessness, sudden weakness, or new palpitations require prompt medical attention. When you wake, your body shifts from rest to activity. Cortisol and adrenaline rise, heart rate and blood pressure increase, and hours without drinking may leave you dehydrated. With age, blood vessels become less flexible and pressure regulation may respond more slowly. Mistake number 1, jumping out of bed. Standing immediately after hours of lying down can trigger orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when you move upright. Blood pools in the legs and abdomen. Normally the body tightens vessels and raises heart rate to preserve brain blood flow, but that response may be delayed in older adults, or with dehydration, diabetes, nervous system conditions, or blood pressure meds. The result may be blurred vision, weakness, dizziness, fainting, a fall, or palpitations. Instead, remain lying down for 30 to 60 seconds and breathe slowly. Sit up gradually, place both feet on the floor, and wait another minute. Rotate your ankles or flex your feet to activate the calf muscles. Then stand slowly, using a stable surface if needed. Mistake number 2, not drinking water. During sleep you lose water through breathing, sweating, and urine. Dehydration may contribute to dizziness, low blood pressure, headaches, weakness, and greater strain on the heart. It also makes blood more concentrated. People with heart failure, kidney disease, or fluid restrictions must follow their clinician's instructions. For many adults, a moderate glass of room temperature water is reasonable. The routine suggests 300 to 400 milliliters, but the right amount depends on your condition and medical advice. Mistake number 3, strong coffee on an empty stomach. Coffee isn't automatically dangerous, but caffeine is a stimulant. It can temporarily increase heart rate, blood pressure, anxiety, tremor, and palpitations, especially when consumed quickly in a concentrated dose. If coffee causes racing heartbeat, chest discomfort, shakiness, or dizziness, reduce it and speak with a healthcare professional. Drink water first, eat something light, and avoid several strong cups in rapid succession. A banana, toast, oatmeal, yogurt, or nuts can prevent caffeine from being the first thing your body receives. Consider brewed coffee instead of highly concentrated espresso. Never use coffee to push through chest pressure, unusual breathlessness, or faintness. Mistake number 4, intense exercise immediately after waking. Exercise protects cardiovascular health. The danger is going from complete rest to maximal effort without preparation. Some people wake, drink and eat nothing, then begin sprinting, heavy lifting, or high-intensity intervals. A trained person may tolerate this, but an older or untrained person, or someone with heart disease, dehydration, diabetes, or unstable pressure, may not. The heart must rapidly increase blood flow and oxygen delivery. Blood pressure and stress hormones rise, while fasting may contribute to weakness or low blood sugar. Stop exercising and seek urgent help for chest pressure, severe breathlessness, faintness, cold sweating, an irregular heartbeat, or pain spreading to the arm, back, neck, or jaw. Hydrate first and use a slow, extended warm-up. Begin with walking, mobility work, or easy cycling, then increase intensity gradually. Some people may need a light snack depending on their treatment. The routine suggests waiting 2 to 3 hours before demanding exercise, though fitness, symptoms, medication, hydration, and medical advice matter more than one universal time. Mistake number 5, extreme cold immediately after waking. This was my father's habit. Cold showers and ice baths are promoted online for energy and resilience, but sudden cold activates the cold shock response. Skin vessels constrict, breathing changes, adrenaline rises, and blood pressure may increase. The heart pumps against greater resistance while requiring more oxygen. A young athlete may tolerate this, An older adult with stiff arteries, high blood pressure, arrhythmia, or silent coronary disease may not. My father had warning signs before his collapse: palpitations, dizziness, and brief chest discomfort during cold showers. He thought they meant his body was adapting. They were warnings. Adults over 60 and people with cardiovascular risks should not copy extreme cold routines from social media without medical guidance. If a clinician considers it safe, begin with lukewarm water, reduce temperature gradually, and never direct freezing water immediately onto the chest or head.